On this week's episode of Main Event Cards, we take a look at this UFC card expert.
Matt is an expert.
Helping Dana White buy his first ever UFC cards. We take a deeper look at that and ask the question, why is Dana White all of a sudden getting into UFC cards? We also will quickly talk about Topps Knockout UFC for 2024. Where is it and when is it coming? We also then take another quick look. WWE 2024 Prizm has been out now for 2-ish weeks. We'll take a quick look at the checklist and talk about some of the chase cards that I am looking for. So we did have the inaugural Fanatics Fest held in New York over this past weekend. Part of those festivities, we did see Dana White, and he put out a video there on Instagram showing off some of his UFC card buys that he has made.
He helped me pick out what are not only the most expensive cards, but what have the potential for the most value. Oh, you little fucking crybabies out there, John Jones, okay? John Jones, pound for pound, #1 fighter in the world. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go.
I mean, you've got the Conor Color Blast. I mean, it's an iconic card. You've got Sugars to 6 rookie patch.
What?
From the help of his so-called expert, Matt, he was able to pick up some of the cards. As we check it out,
We've got Sugar again on the 99 red auto. This is a 1-of-1 of Justin Gaethje, so there's no other version of this card in the world. You've got the Zebra of Kuzma.
Right here, they said this one was a big one too.
Yeah, that's a black. So Dustin Poirier, 1-of-1. So
1-of-1.
Two 1-of-1. So nobody else in the world's going to have these cards. And then obviously you've got the Topps OG cards here, the first ones that we ever kind of made. Obviously, John Jones and GSP.
we could see that pretty much everything was a rookie patch auto. Didn't matter what year it was, didn't matter if it was a third-year card for Sean O'Malley, it was still a rookie patch auto. We also then had Dana White buying some 2010 main event cards, only for those to be listed as the first ever Topps UFC product, according to this expert, Matt.
Matt is an expert.
So not only this was an embarrassment for those of us who have been into UFC cards since before UFC 305 this past weekend, it also asks the question, why is Dana all of a sudden getting into UFC cards? Something that he has not ever mentioned before. We have seen these recent pack battles.
As Michael said, 7 cards. These are Dana's cards, so the Dana spot winner is going to be on the hook for the potential round based on what we pull here. We have Chelsea Chandler, okay?
We did see him getting into pack battles with the Fanatics CEO and Topps owner, Michael Rubin.
According to Dana White, that doesn't suck.
Yep, that's a great one.
That's a good one right there. We like.
He did even mention in the video clip from Fanatics Fest that he has not bought any UFC cards before, even though his rookie card is from 2009 Topps. So, I might be the only one asking this question, but I am intrigued. Why is Dana all of a sudden promoting around these UFC cards? I'm not complaining. This is great. Obviously, Matt, the expert that helped buy him his first UFC cards, made UFC cards sound like the best thing ever.
Rookie patch.
So he did a great job in his side for marketing UFC cards, helping build the community for those people who would have watched that video. But as I said, I am left wondering, why is it that Dana White all of a sudden is interested in UFC cards? Not something that he has ever shown any interest before, and we all know Dana White, the UFC president, that he only cares about something when it is in his best vested interest. Does this have anything to do with the recent news only 4 weeks ago that Michael Rubin was looking to sell $1 billion worth of his company's stocks in Fanatics? Is this something that maybe Dana White jumped onto the Fanatics train and is now helping grow his own stock in the Fanatics company by promoting these UFC cards? Once again, I'm not complaining. This is all great things. that is the sports card hobby, but the question still is there. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. We are still waiting for the 2024 Topps Knockout product. We have live footage here as we go over and we look up Topps Knockout 2024, and we can see there is no image or visual results, but we do have live audio search results here on Google for 2024 Knockout. And as we even hop on over to the Topps website, it says, "You are now in line. Thanks for your patience." No worries, Topps. Let's see if we can get something waiting here, which we can't. So, not only can we not find anything in Google for Topps Knockout, no release date, no checklist, we also cannot find anything on the Topps website. And don't forget, Topps Knockout is not the last product we are waiting for UFC for 2024. We also have the anticipated release of Finest to come out, along with the other Topps debut products for UFC. There was something called Topps Royalty, and then there was another release. After the Royalty, we had a special high-end release, but the clock is ticking, Topps. We are waiting to see and hear of the release for Topps Knockout, and you still have 3 more products, if not 4, to deliver. And as we double check here, Topps has loaded, and we can see that there is nothing new about what we are waiting for when it comes to boxes and packs for Topps Knockout 2024. Now, while speaking of 2024 product, we have had the recent release of WWE Prizm. It has been out for a couple of weeks. 2024 Prizm, I think, looks absolutely awesome in my own opinion. I think it's one of the best looking Prizm years that we have seen. As we head on over to the checklist inside a website, we can take a quick little squiz look at the 2024 WWE Prizm for those of you who have not seen it as yet. We have the WrestleMania parallel, and as we take a look at the parallels, there is a total of 30 parallels, including the undercard parallels for Prizm 2024, comparing that to the 17 parallels that we had for Topps 2024 Chrome UFC. We have the well-loved Color Blast. We have the legendary signatures here for Bret the Hitman Hart, even some dual signatures there. We've got Undertaker, Hulk Hogan. And then we have the throwback signatures. This is the throwback from the 2013-2014 Prizm release now. Moving on from the debut 2012 Prizm that we had the previous years. We even have the Black Color Blast, Rhea Ripley. So, quickly, what cards I am looking to pick up from this checklist. I am definitely looking at getting some of my guy, Jey Uso.
So allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me Ooze.
For those of you who are not familiar with the WWE, I do urge you to go and check out some of Jey Uso's entrances and performances. He's a part of the Bloodline story, which is, in my opinion, and many others, the best storyline the WWE have ever had. But looking to pick up some Jey Usos, but especially the superstar autos that we have here in the blue Prizm number to 49. We can see Jey there is number 19. Other than that, happy to pick up maybe some LA Knight Prizms. Both of these guys have horizontal Prizms this year, which was a little bit disappointing. Obviously not a vertical Prizm, but I do think the Prizms from this year, the bordering, the design, the overall scale, I think they look absolutely fantastic. And I will be looking forward to see what PFL do with their Panini Prizm release coming out potentially in 2025. That's going to be it for this week, guys. Next week, I finally bought some cards here in Europe, some UFC cards. Got some 2009 Round 1 Gold cards in here. And they also have another mail day. This one from my friend in the hobby, Matt from the Golden Octagon, generously sending me a pound of mixed sports cards. Stay tuned for that one. If you have not subscribed, hit that button right now and you can be watching me open these cards up next time here around at Main Event Cards. Thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of you.